Damon L. Jacobs for We Love Soaps coming from the set of One Life to Live. Stay tuned. We have some fascinating interviews coming up. Check it out. All right, the beautiful, talented Melissa Archer. We are here at One Life to Live, and it is so wonderful to speak with you again.
Thanks, you too. Before we start, I gotta get this.
What is this? Oh my goodness gracious! You're giving birth here on you saw it here on We Love Soaps.
That's better.
That's better, huh? That's quite a lot to carry around.
I know. Yeah, it is.
So I want to congratulations. You just passed 9 years on the show.
Yes.
Wow. Did you ever imagine that 9 years ago, when you were hired, that this was going to go on for this long?
No, I had no idea. I mean, especially in this business, you never know what's going to happen. So.
That's a long time to hold a job consistently, and
Absolutely.
not many people do. I
Absolutely.
mean, even on soaps, that's a very long period of time.
Absolutely.
What's been the secret to maintaining this success for so long? I mean, not only have you been on for 9 years, but you've been front burner storytelling for 9 years. Natalie's always in the mix somewhere.
I don't know what the secret is, honestly. I just try to do the best job I can and get very fortunate when I'm given stories. So, yay, thank you for those who do that for me.
Yeah. Well, and it is a hard business. I mean, it's a hard business, it's a competitive business. But you still bring energy and fire to Natalie.
Thank you.
All the time. How do you keep her vital in your mind? How do you keep her energy up and
Well, I mean, my goodness, she's always got something going on with her, so
Yeah.
it's hard not to. But I don't know. It's funny. You know, it's in one way you could get used to a character, but I feel like the characters are always ever changing. It seems so. You know, it's kind of fun. You get to kind of play, like, 1 minute she's this fiery, angry, you know, I'm gonna have revenge on everyone kind of character. Then she's very sweet and, you know, remorseful of all these things. And then she's got a little bit of both. And then she's changing her job all the time, and changing men all the time, and
her job's quite a resume.
Yes, so it's kind of cool, you know. I mean, it gives you something to do. I mean, she's definitely a busy girl, that's for sure.
Yeah.
In so many ways.
Well, I really love that when she started, she was this angry, fiery, pissed off kid.
Yeah.
You know, who really just felt entitled to
Yeah.
get what she wants.
Yeah.
But she hasn't completely lost that either.
No.
She's definitely mellowed, but she hasn't lost.
No, and I think that's what's great about her, because, you know, she is flawed, and that's kind of nice, because, I mean, who wants someone who's perfect? That's boring. We don't want perfect. Gotta make mistakes, but I think that's what I do like about her. And yeah, I mean, she definitely doesn't always learn from her mistakes, but in a way, I guess that's kind of human nature. I know plenty of people who haven't learned from a lot of their mistakes and keep repeating them.
Oh, me
so
too.
I think that's what makes her so real.
Now, when she started, she was with Seth, who was played by Brandon Routh.
Yes.
Who went on to do Superman.
Yes.
You've had so many co-stars and so many people you've worked with. Actually, most of the people that were on the show when you started are not there, or have gone on. Is that ever hard for you to be working in an environment where there's a lot of change and a lot of people coming, a lot of people going?
I suppose you get used to it to a degree, but, you know, there's always a couple people who you became friends with, or, you know, you were really close with. That's when it's the hardest, is seeing them go. But you always hope that means, you know, great opportunity around the other corners.
Right. Now, speaking of opportunity and storyline, Natalie is knee deep in some trouble again.
Yes. Yes.
So she is pregnant, as we saw.
Yes.
But
She managed to do that.
she managed to do that, and yet there's
a little catch.
Perfect.
Not sure exactly.
Yeah. So it could be John's,
Yes.
or it could be Brody's.
Yes. Or, no, I'm kidding.
There's someone else. Someone else. We're Seth still.
Just
somewhere.
kidding. Yeah.
So how is that for you to be involved in this story? This who's the daddy story with.
I think it's fun. I mean, you know, it's definitely different for what Natalie's played. I haven't obviously done a pregnancy storyline, much less a who's the daddy storyline. So that's kind of interesting. And it's very multi-layered, especially with what's going on with Jessica. So there's just so much to it, and of course none of us know what the outcome's going to be, so that makes it even more fun, because it's like you really just don't know. And I have no idea what the future holds. I don't know if she's going to do a paternity test or if she's not going to do one. I have no idea how they're going to play it out, so it's kind of exciting.
And it's interesting because there's a lot of history with John as well. I mean, going back 7 years when he started on the show.
Yeah.
You two have been playing this out. Another great thing I love about soaps is how these stories come and flow.
Full circle,
yeah. Another great love of hers, Christian, is still on the canvas as well.
Yes.
And so she's, he's... Does she ever...
Maybe he... Oh, wait, no.
No, nothing that we've seen. Do you think Natalie still holds something for Christian as well?
I think that she has a very soft spot for him that's hard to say, soft spot for him in her heart. Because, I mean, she was very much in love with him when she was a young girl, and everything they went through, and after his death, and his coming back, and all the craziness that went in between, I think she's only wanted the best for him.
And then her partner, her husband, Jared, did die for real, at least in Latvia. As far as we know, it was for real. But she really did. We saw all that.
Yes.
So those were, and we talked at the Emmys, those were just like incredibly hard scenes. I mean, hard, emotionally wrenching scenes. That I think you went to a new place with that.
Yeah.
With John Brotherton's exit and Jared's death.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
It was interesting. I mean, it was awesome to play. But I won't lie. I mean, I was a little sad there for a while, because it was hard to come in and like feel all of that and not bring a little home. But I mean, obviously I can separate the two. But crying that much gives you a headache too. But no, it's a really really great thing to play when you get an opportunity like that. It's very fulfilling, although sad at the same time.
It is. I mean, Natalie not only cries; she has like a wail.
Yeah.
When she cries, which is just if you
for
those of us who've ever experienced death, I think can really
the thought
relate
of
to
the
that.
loss. Yeah, it's just what would you do? I mean, thinking about it, I can get like teary-eyed just thinking of someone losing someone that close to them. So.
And so close after Jessica had lost Nash.
Yeah.
So tragic. So what is it with this Buchanan girl curse? And if I was Brody and was blonde and messing with both of them, I would think my days were numbered because the track record doesn't go so well with blonde partners of Buchanan girls.
Well, in Natalie's case, it seems to be that every ex-something has died. Most of them came back. But, Mitch, her husband, he died, but then he came back. Well, he died and came back several times, but before her. And and then Christian died and came back. And then, who else do we have? Then John died and came back.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And then Jared died, but we don't know. You never know. It
That's right.
Could come back. And I think that might be it for my list. I'm not sure. But yeah, so she's got a crazy track record with that. I'd be more worried about it with Natalie.
Are there any?
At least they mostly come back, though.
Mostly they come back. We'll see. Are there any men on the show who you think Natalie would be a good match for that she hasn't?
I'm trying to think who I'm not related to. That's the problem. Like who on the show am I not related to? I mean, I don't know. Who am I not related to? There's Brody, obviously. There's John, obviously, but I can't think of any other. I mean, Cole, but he's kind of young for her. And Charlie.
Yeah, that's
my mom.
Pushing it a little
weird,
bit. I think she's over pissing her mom off.
Yeah, I don't think I should do that with Mom. I can't even with David because he's family now.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if there's anybody left. John or Brody. One of them better step up to the plate now.
Now a lot of our viewers.
All those boys they came on. Ford. And
there's a whole bunch. There's a new crop of them.
Yeah.
They're all young, virile, good-looking.
Hey, you never know.
As far as we know, they're not related to Natalie.
Right now.
But not yet.
Not yet.
Now, our viewers of We Love Soaps, I think, are a very intelligent bunch, and they really love soaps, and they really love stories.
Mm-hmm.
They usually don't comment about clothes, but your dress at the Emmys caused quite a positive stir amongst our viewers. They noticed it was a beautiful dress, and that you really fit your dress.
Yes, I did.
So, I don't usually ask about wardrobe, but I'm curious. What were you like? Were you scared at all? Were you nervous about?
Of course I was,
that?
because I'm usually I go for the safe, princess dress typically, and I wanted to do something different this year, and it just so happens my managers had a contact with someone who was in contact with Anthony Manfredonia, who was the designer, and so I went. I looked at his stuff and I saw that, and at first I was like, oh no, that might be a little too risque, and then I just kept wanting thinking about it, and I was like, I think I might want to do it. So I tried it on again, and I was like, and of course I had to get opinions. I'm like, everybody, look, what do you think? What do you think? Are you sure I could do this? Can I pull this off? And I thought, yeah, why not? It's Vegas. It's totally fits the venue where we're doing it. So why not?
It was beautiful.
Thanks. I loved it.
Were you ever worried about a wardrobe malfunction at any time?
He designed the dress so that there would not be a wardrobe malfunction. I mean, I knew I would not fall out. The only thing I ever got worried about is because it was crocodile material, and it gets soft. It's hot there, so
it's like 102 degrees.
Soft, yeah. I was worried that maybe someone taller than me might see more than I wanted them to see, but it didn't occur that way, so thankfully it worked out. No, he actually designed it very well for that. Because at first when I put it on, I was like, I mean, Anthony, how much, what am I supposed to do, And he's like, trust me. Yeah, and I did. I bent over and shook and did all sorts of dance, the whole 9 yards to make sure nothing. So it was good. But I'm not gonna lie, I was a little self-conscious just in case. I was kind of, had to do a little peek every once in a while, make sure, but everything was fine. That was good. So I knew, even though everybody was worried that they were gonna see a little something, they didn't. I knew they wouldn't.
Well, that was really, I admire that, and it sounds like you really pushed yourself a little bit to be gutsy and
yeah. And it was a perfect place to do it. I mean, Vegas, you kind of want to go a little bit,
I know.
So it was fun. I loved it.
Do you think of yourself as someone who's gutsy and take risks and pushes herself to do things that she's a little bit scared of?
Yes and no. I think there are times that I push myself more than other times. I think when I was younger and thought that I probably didn't think as much, actually. I probably did more of it. But I do try to, once in a while, when I recognize I'm in a place where I'm always in a comfort zone, I kind of have to take a step back and say, all right, what can I do to change this? Because if I don't step out of my comfort zone, I'm never going to grow in whatever area. That's why I started doing karaoke. I was terrified in front of singing in front of people. And I thought, well, geez, I kind of need to get over that. I like singing. Why? This is silly. Why won't I? So I started going to karaoke bars before the whole crowd would get there and practice. And I would practice in my car. I kind of probably took it a little too seriously, but anyway, I practiced a lot. And then once I started getting comfortable with the song, I'd go to the karaoke bar when everybody was there and freaking rock it out. And then I kind of felt better. I'm not gonna lie, I still get nervous singing in front of people, but I'm better at it than I was when I first started doing it. So.
Wow. Well, that's a great lesson there. It's like pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. It's a great thing. Mm-hmm. We saw you sing on the Heat Wave SoapNet promo this summer. Yeah. I saw you sing 9 to 5 at Broadway Care. So you got a voice there. Yeah. But I admire that. I admire trying new things and just putting it out there and doing that.
Yeah, you got to. You got to grow, and it's hard. It's really, really hard stepping outside, but once in a while you got to.
So one last question. This is the first summer that you've been in the new studio.
Yes.
And I noticed the biggest difference is there's windows and light coming in. How has this summer been for you compared to previous years?
The summer's amazing. First of all, the summer in general was amazing, but it's great being here. We have a park right over here. There's a really amazing hidden restaurant, all the way down at the end of the park that I found one day. Well, I'd heard about it and found it. It was really good. And all this place needs, only thing it needs in this area is a Starbucks. That's all I'm saying. Other than that, I am a happy girl.
All right. Is there anything that I haven't asked you, anything you want our viewers of We Love Soaps TV to know about you, about Melissa Archer?
That's a good question. Well, I do tweet now. That's the only thing exciting I can tell you about because it's right fresh on my mind. And I'm kind of new and really lame at it, but that's okay because I'm enjoying it. And I'm kind of addicted to it, actually. even though I have no idea
It
what
becomes
I'm doing.
that way.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I know. I think I did like 20 tweets this morning, and I'm going, oh my god, what am I doing? But it's
You're
fun.
putting it out there.
I'm putting it out
You're putting it out there.
It's fun. Other than that, stuff that people don't know about me, I don't know. I'm so bad at that question. I really am. Because sometimes I'm an open book, and sometimes I won't tell you anything, and sometimes I can't think of anything.
Well, then we're going to have to catch up again.
There you go.
What are you going to say?
I was just going to say I'm random. That's about the only thing I can think of.
Okay. Well, I'm really enjoying your work. 9 years is so great. We're going to celebrate your 10-year next summer.
Thanks.
And I'm enjoying the story. We're going to keep tuned. Brody, John, or maybe somebody else.
Who knows?
Who knows? But
No.
it's great to see you and your baby.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
Okay. Take care.
Take care.